This is the example of what the finished linear layout of the classroom will look like. So it has administration, it has the gymnasium, it has the classrooms laid out, and it has a corridor space or a circulation space on one side of it. So to create that, what I'm going to do is say make a new project. I'm now going to go and say import families, point to my mass library folder. I can say Control A to select all the masses. Open is loading them into the project, and they'll display inside the project browser. So from the project browser, what I'll be able to do is drag and drop. And you can imagine that kind of in a working context, you may create a template that has typical activities that you have in a building, so that you can start with this instead of every user having to begin with these steps. But having got the activities in here, now what I'm going to do is say take the mass administration, so I'm just dragging it in and placing it. If you notice at the moment, I'm hitting escape key, but if you notice that the color that showed up here for the mass form is not displaying on the screen, and that's only because here I need to switch to where it says shaded. So if I go to mass administration, bring that in, I need the gymnasium, right? So I'm going to get the gymnasium, drag that in, and I really don't care very much about the positioning, except in the sense that I want to put them on level 1 or the ground level rather than at different heights within the project. So if I find my classroom, I'm just dragging and dropping. I'm going to want to have 6 of these. And I'm going to want to have my corridor space, so let's close some of those and expand on the corridor, drag and drop. Okay, so at the moment I have all of the activities in here. Now I want to start making relationships. I found it very useful to, under the modify command, to use the align tool, because for example what I can do is say to this reference plane, align the face of the gymnasium, and then I'm not using the lock because I'm really using the align command to do a move. So if I were to say take it from that plane to this plane, I'm actually able to use the align command kind of like a move command, just to move things around in 3D. So with that done, what I can do is now arrange the other spaces. So if I were to, let's say we use the administration building first, if I said align the face that stays stationary, I might have to tab to find the face that I want to move here, and then finish with the command, so escape, then initiate the command, pick the face, and I'm not locking them together, I'm just, as I said before, moving it. So now I've got my other activities to arrange. I'll pause the movie there, but you get the idea. I'll pick up once I've moved them all into the correct position. Okay, so finishing up on the alignment here. I'm now ready to just make an adjustment on the corridor. Because I created the mass forms with parameters, I'm just going to change that corridor depth to maybe, let's try 190, See the change, a little bigger than that then. So this is how you could change the size of objects that are in here. So my corridor is now 300 feet longer, and I've got my finished building.